機体は真珠湾北方280海里地点にて待機中。我が広告の後輩はこの一戦にある。
Das können doch unmöglich so viele Flugzeuge sein. diese Übungen.
Gefechtsstation.
Was war das denn?
Senators and representatives, I have the distinguished honor of presenting the President of the United States.
Mr. Vice President, Mr. Speaker, members of the Senate, of the House of Representatives, yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy, the United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The United States was at peace with that nation, and at the solicitation of Japan, was still in conversation with its government and its emperor, looking toward the maintenance of peace in the Pacific. The attack yesterday has caused severe damage to American naval and military forces. I regret to tell you that very many American lives have been lost. In addition, American ships have been reported torpedoed on the high seas between San Francisco and Honolulu. As Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy, I have directed that all measures be taken for our defense. But always will our whole nation remember the character of the onslaught against us. No matter how long it may take us to overcome this premeditated invasion, the American people in their righteous might will win through to absolute victory. I believe that I interpret the will of the Congress and of the people when I assert
plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen.
Paulus, de quorum potestate et auctoritate confinimus, ipsi intercedant pro nobis ad Dominum. Amen. Precibus et meritis Beate Mariae semper Virginis, Beati Michaelis Arcangeli, Beati Annis Baptiste, et Sanctorum Apostolorum Petri et Pauli, et Omnium Sanctorum, misereatur vestri omnipotens Deus, et dimissis omnibus peccatis vestris, perducat vos Iesus Christus, et vitam aeternam. Amen. Indulgentiam, absolutionem et remissionem omnium peccatorum vestrorum, spatium vere et fructuose penitentiae, cor semper penitens, et emendationem vitae, gratiam et consolationem Sancti Spiritus, et finalem perseverantiam in bonis operibus, tribuat vobis omnipotens et misericors Dominus. Et benedictio Dei omnipotentis, Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, descendat super vos et maneat semper.
機体は真珠湾北方280海里地点にて待機中。
Das können doch unmöglich so viele Flugzeuge sein.
You would see talk.
Immer diese Übungen.
Was war das denn?
Senators and representatives, I have the distinguished honor of presenting the President of the United States.
Mr. Vice President, Mr. Speaker, members of the Senate, of the House of Representatives, yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The United States was at peace with that nation, and at the solicitation of Japan, was still in conversation with its government and its emperor, looking toward the maintenance of peace in the Pacific. The attack yesterday has caused severe damage to American naval and military forces. I regret to tell you that very many American lives have been lost. In addition, American ships have been reported torpedoed on the high seas between San Francisco and Honolulu. As Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy, I have directed that all measures be taken for our defense, but always will our whole nation remember the character of the onslaught against us. No matter how long it may take us to overcome this premeditated invasion, the American people in their righteous might will win through to absolute victory. I believe that I interpret the will of the Congress and of the people when I assert
Good evening, Deborah Roberts. Deborah, God bless you. Paulie and Kaiser, Paul and Kaiser, God bless you. Paul and Kaiser. Emanuele, God bless you. And God bless everyone in the chat family. And as always, God bless everyone that is outside of the chat. God bless everyone that is outside of the chat. And as always, God bless everyone on YouTube. God bless everyone on YouTube without exception. Without exception. And like I always say, one day we will all be in God's chat. We will all be in God's chat, and we are all going to be judged with the same ruler. with the same ruler. We are all going to be judged by the same ruler, and that is the way it is. So God bless everyone without exception. God bless everyone on YouTube. Okay, it is now exactly 11:39 in Puerto Rico. It is now 11:39 in Puerto Rico. We are 1 hour ahead. We are 1 hour ahead. We are 1 hour ahead of the East Coast. Hold on, everyone. Okay, everyone, I am back. Okay, we are 1 hour ahead in New York City right now. It is 10:39. It is 10:39. In the beginning of this telecast, you saw some videos, and at the end of Pearl Harbor, December 7, 1941. What is the purpose of this telecast? It is to remember and to review our history. It is important that every American and non-American know history. There are many young kids. There are many young kids nowadays that have no knowledge of American history. They have no knowledge. They have no knowledge of American history. It is important. We must learn. Uh, if we want to be real Americans, there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people that say that they are real Americans. In order to be a real American, you have to know we have to know our history. And December 7th, 1941, it is important. It is important, and it is the responsibility not just of the teachers, but of the parents to teach their children history. Hold on, everyone. According to my mother was born in 1928. 1928. My aunt was born in 1916. Sadly, my father also was born in the 1920s, and all my aunts, they were born in the 1920s. They have all passed away. But according to the teachings that they teach me, 1941, the greatest president of all time, according to my parents and according to my relatives, Franklin Delano Roosevelt was the greatest president that ever served as a United States president. Everyone, when you have a chance, just enter on YouTube Franklin Delano Roosevelt, and also enter on YouTube Pearl Harbor. Everyone, we must all learn history. It is important, and that is the purpose. That is the purpose of this telecast. And to remember, according to Google, according to Google, over 2,000 uh, military personnel and civilians died died that day on December 7th. But that number is incorrect by Google. Over 3,000 people, the same amount of people that perished on September 11th of 2001, the same amount died that day on December 7th. So we remember it and we honor it, And at the beginning of this telecast, I put on the mass in the memory of those great people. At that time, that is the greatest generation. That is the greatest generation of all time. The generation of my aunts, my mother, of all your relatives that were born in the 1900s and in the 20s and in the 30s. That is the greatest generation of all time. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Deborah Roberts. It is time. This is a comment by Deborah Roberts. It is time to step back and reflect. That is excellent. That is excellent. And this month, Deborah, especially this month is the birth of Christ. Is the birth of Christ. All of us, we have to step back and reflect. You see, Deborah, that is the point. There are many people on YouTube that are abusing to be on the air, to activate a channel. It is a privilege, Deborah. You see, Deborah, right now, we are on the air. That is a privilege. That is a privilege. It doesn't matter how many people. It doesn't matter how many people you have in the chat. The most important is to go on the air. To go on the air. Once you go on the air, leave your telecast. Leave your telecast on the air. Because by the grace of God, those that need to hear your message will hear it. There are a lot of people that go on the air after the telecast. They delete their telecast. Do not delete your telecast. Go on the air and leave your telecast, and those that have to hear your message will hear it by the grace of God. Let me welcome Teresa Murphy. Teresa, God bless you always. A big hug for Chuck, for Ryan, and for all your children. And God bless your family. Teresa, we are honoring Pearl Harbor, the memory of what happened on December 7th, 1941. At the beginning of the telecast, I put on some videos, and then I put on a mass. And I am telling everyone, Teresa, everyone, when you have a chance, just enter on YouTube, Pearl Harbor, enter on YouTube, President Roosevelt. According to my mother, the greatest president that ever served. If I am not mistaken, but I have to check it out, he was president, if I am not mistaken, like for 16 years, if I am not mistaken, because he was so good, he was so excellent, that the people did not want to lose him. So they gave him extra terms. But I have to check that information to see if it is correct. Let me welcome Mickey Criggs. Mickey Criggs, God bless you, Mickey. Let me welcome Michael Mormile. Michael Mormile. God bless you, Michael. So the message tonight, everyone, learn your history and pass it on to your children. And pass it on to your children. The majority of the kids, the majority of the kids today, they don't even know who is George Washington. But it's not their fault. It is not their fault. That is the responsibility of the parents and the school system. And the school system. But the parents, are first. Every parent should teach their children history. I remember when I was a kid, my parents, they used to talk about Pearl Harbor. They used to talk about when Wall Street, how do you say, when Wall Street had a horrible day. Every, everyone went bankrupt. That was in 1930, if I am not mistaken. They were food lines. My father told me that in New York City in the 1930s, people used to get online to receive a bowl of soup. To receive a bowl of soup. You see? And nowadays, people throw away food. We all throw away food. Mother Jimenez, she cooks every day. And sadly, we throw away the food that is left over. And they are people. There are people in our nation and in many countries that have nothing to eat, and we throw away food. That is sad. That is sad. So I hope everyone, that is the purpose. That is the purpose of this telecast. And what I was saying to Deborah and everyone, they are people. They are people on YouTube that are abusing the privilege of going on the air, wasting time on nonsense when they can be doing quality programs and bringing topics and bringing important topics up. To be clear, there is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with having a few laughs, but you cannot have a goof off channel. There are many channels that are. It is a goof off channel. There are many channels that are just goofing off. And again, let me repeat, there is nothing wrong with having a few laughs. But take advantage. Take advantage. If you have a channel activated, or if you plan to activate your channel, take advantage of it. Have some laughs, but also bring an important topic that will give something back to humanity. Give something back to humanity. I am sorry, my English and Spanish. Hold on. Okay, everyone, I am going to close the telecast. Okay? I've been on the air almost an hour. So everyone, learn your history and pass it on to your children. And never forget Pearl Harbor, December 7th. Never forget September 11. September 11. Never forget that. Them are dates that are imprinted in our minds. And never forget November 22nd, 1963, the day they assassinated President Kennedy. Them are very important dates that we should pass on to our children. And I want to end this telecast with these words. In the name of God, in the name of the Virgin Mary, we must all pray on January 20th of 2025. It is just around the corner. President Trump will be sworn in. Let us pray that God guides him. Let us pray that God guides him. Let me read a message from Mickey Griggs. Hold on, Mickey. Okay, Mickey says, true story. My mother would make my father lunch daily, egg sandwich or bologna. My father brought back home to feed his kids with he did without. Let me repeat that again. That is a beautiful message, Mickey. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I am posting Mickey's message. Let me read Mickey's message again. Mickey says, true story. My mother would make my father lunch, daily egg, sandwich, or bologna. My father bought Mickey's father bought back what Mickey's father did not eat. That way, Mickey and his brothers and sisters would eat. Hold on, everyone. Okay, Mickey, I'm back. Mickey, that is a great comment. That is a great comment. I congratulate you. Uh, may God bless your dear mother and dear father. If they are alive, may God grant them excellent health. If they are in heaven, our respect to their memory. Our respect to their memory. To their memory, Mickey. May God bless their memory if they are in heaven. If they are alive, blessings of good health, Mickey, for your dear parents. That is great, Mickey. Mickey, thank you for sharing that. That is a that is something very personal and something very spiritual. So I congratulate Mickey. Everyone, give a big hug to Mickey. Give a big hug to Mickey. Okay. Hold on, everyone. Hold on, everyone. Wait, Mother Jimenez is telling me something. Hold on. Okay, everyone, I am back. I am back. Okay. Uh, the photo of the avatar. For those that do not know who it is, that is the great General MacArthur. The great General MacArthur. He was as great and as popular as General Patton. Those that do not know about General MacArthur, just enter on YouTube. Just enter on YouTube General Douglas MacArthur. May he rest in peace. One of our greatest generals of World War II. He was as great as General Patton. So may God bless their memories. Both graduated from West Point. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay. Teresa, as always, God bless Ryan. God bless Ryan and all your children and all your beautiful children and your beautiful dogs, Teresa, and your beautiful dogs. And we cannot forget, Teresa, Mr. Chuck. Mr. Chuck. God bless Mr. Chuck. Okay. I am going to end the telecast with these words. May God bless our President Trump that starts, he will start on January 20. It doesn't matter if you voted for him or not. It doesn't matter if you like him or not. He is our president now. He is going to be our president on January 20th. So we must pray to God. We must pray to God that God guides him in the correct path. May God guide President Trump in the correct path. And hold on, everyone. Okay, everyone, I am back. Mother Jimenez gives a lot of orders. Mother Jimenez is like General MacArthur and General Patton. I must follow her orders. If not, she will give me a good kick and send me to the depths of burning hell. That is the way it is. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay. May God guide President Trump. He will start on January 20th, and our new Congress, with new members. May God guide our president, our Congress, and may God guide President Trump to name the correct people in the cabinet. I have been watching the news. This is just my opinion. You have the right to agree or disagree. It is my opinion that President Trump is naming a lot of people that really do not qualify for their position, and they will not be approved by the Senate, or they will not be approved by Congress. This is just my opinion. That gentleman, that gentleman that he is promoting to be the director of the FBI, it is my opinion that gentleman will not be approved by Congress. That is the wrong choice. You see, there are a lot of people. That is how come you cannot be a fanatic. An example: you can support Trump. You can be a Trump supporter. There is no problem. But if you see that our president is doing something that is not correct, we have the responsibility as citizens to express our opinion. You see, there are a lot of people that are you cannot be a fanatic. You can there is nothing wrong. Let me explain it, that way you understand what I am trying to say. There is nothing wrong. If you love President Trump, there is no problem with loving President Trump. There is no problem. But don't love Trump blindly. You see, we have a lot of people. We have a lot of people on YouTube that I have observed that are fanatics, diehard of Donald Trump. They are not doing Trump a favor. They are not doing Trump a favor. An example, this is another example. That way everyone will understand. They are people on YouTube that they follow content creators blindly. It is like the content creator It is like a content creator is a god. No content creator on YouTube is a god. No. You can like someone, but if you see that person is doing something wrong, tell the person. Tell that person, listen, what you are doing is wrong. What you are doing is wrong. Uh, you cannot follow people. You cannot follow people blindly. Also, there are many content creators that they tell their subscribers that they must be loyal. No, no. Your loyalty should be to God, only to God. Give your loyalty to God only, and God will guide you, and God will guide you correctly. Do not give your loyalty to anyone. You give your loyalty only to God. I want everyone to paste that in their brain. You see, you can love President Trump. There is no problem, but don't love him blindly. Uh, you can love your content creator. You can love your favorite content creator, but don't love him or her blindly. And your loyalty belongs to God only. If you see that your content creator, if you see that your favorite content creator is doing something that is not correct, tell him or her with respect. You say, listen, what you are doing is wrong. What you are doing is wrong. I am sorry to tell you. You see, because I see a lot of people, they follow people blindly. Let me give an example. Let us say that Dick Tracy is a content creator. Dick Tracy is having a live. Dick Tracy, Dick Tracy is referring, Dick Tracy on his live is referring to women as dirty whores, as dirty whores. No one in the chat says nothing. Listen, Mr. Content Creator, do not express yourself like that. And then the women in the chat, they don't say nothing. You see, that's what I am talking about. If right now I am on the air. I am on the air right now. If I start cursing women and downgrading women, someone in the chat, hey, Uncle Edwin, what are you doing? You see what I mean? You see, I am talking in general. I'm not referring to anyone, but they are many. They are many content creators that do that. They excessive profanity, harassment, 24/7. No one in the chat. What they do in the chat, they applaud. They applaud that garbage. There are many channels that excessive profanity. No one says nothing. If you are in a chat and they are using excessive profanity and they are offending women, hey, stand up, and say, sir, or madam, please stop it. Please stop it. Even if they block you, stand up. We must have, this is an example. If I sub to a channel and I see that that channel does not represent my values, I unsub and I block and I don't go back. And I don't go back. That is the point. Do not be blind followers. Do not be blind followers. And that goes for everything. That goes for everything. I hope everyone understands my point. We cannot be blind. It is. Don't be a chicken. Don't be a chicken. It is like the chickens. It is like the chickens. They are all in file. They are all in file, going to the slaughterhouse, and they're gonna end up in Kentucky Fried Chicken. They're going to end up in Kentucky Fried Chicken. None of the chickens. I am talking in metaphor. None of the chickens protest. Now, if one chicken on if one chicken on that line says no, I refuse to go in the slaughterhouse. Let us protest. Let us protest against Kentucky Fried Chicken. You see, and then will Kentucky would no longer sell you the fried chicken. Do you understand? I am talking in metaphor. Do not be a blind follower. If you see something, say it. There are many content creators that think that they are God. That they are God. They are not God. No one on YouTube is God. There is only one God, Jesus Christ. No one else. I hope everyone understands what I am saying. Let me welcome Chris Truck. Chris Truck, God bless you. And a big hug for Chris Truck and for Miss Harlow. God bless Chris and Miss Harlow. Okay, everyone. Okay, I am ending the telecast. For those that came on now, for their benefit, I'm gonna put on the videos. I'm gonna put on the videos of Pearl Harbor. There are 5 videos. Each video is 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, after the videos, this telecast is officially over. So I want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone that was in the chat. And let me repeat this. Do not follow people blindly. Do not give your soul to anyone. Do not give your soul to anyone. Keep an open mind. Here on YouTube, it takes time to get to know people. It takes time to get to know people. Do not give your phone number to anyone. Do not give your email to anyone. Do not have private conversations with anyone. Keep an open mind. If someone wants to tell you something, let them tell you publicly. Let them tell you publicly for your own security. If you have a channel, also, if you have a channel activated and you are doing a live, beware of people in the chat trying to start gossip and people that ask you loaded questions. Because the purpose of their loaded questions is to create gossip and turmoil on your channel. Keep your channels clean. I repeat, keep your channels clean. And never forget this. In the moment of truth, no one is going to help you. So help yourself. Help yourself and take care of yourself. Once you are in the pit, the only one your loyalty to God only. If you see something that is incorrect, say it with respect. You don't have to disrespect no one. There is no need to disrespect no one. But in a respectful way, you say, I am sorry, I cannot accept that. I cannot accept that. That what is right, and what is wrong. There are many on YouTube that want to make a wrong a right and a right a wrong. No, there is only right and there is only wrong. Period. It is like night and day. It is like night and day. Okay, everyone. Let me before I put on the videos, let me thank everyone again. Mickey Griggs, God bless you. Chris Truck, God bless you. Teresa Murphy, God bless you. Deborah Roberts, God bless you. Pauline Kaiser, God bless you. Emanuele, God bless you. Okay, as always, special blessing for my nephew, Emery. God bless Emery always. And special blessing for Miss Angel Gaddy. And special blessing for Miss Angel Gaddy. And special blessing for my dear little sister always, Miss Carol Mahale. Miss Carol Mahale. And Deborah Roberts. God bless you, Deborah. Deborah Roberts. Okay, we are now going to see the 5 videos, 1 minute and 30 seconds. After the videos, the telecast is over. So thank you for coming, and I will see you all soon. Today is Sunday. Today is Sunday. So everyone, visit the church of your preference. Hold on, everyone. It is now 12:16 in Puerto Rico. 12:16 in Puerto Rico and 11:16 in New York. So everyone, go to church. Don't forget, go to the church of your preference and give honor to God. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay, we are now going to see the 5 videos. Each video is 1 minute and 30 seconds, remembering Pearl Harbor, December 7th, 1941.
撃隊は真珠湾北方280海里地点にて待機中。我が皇国の後輩はこの一線にある。
Das können doch unmöglich so viele Flugzeuge sein.
You and she talk.
immer diese Übungen.
Gefechtsstation. Was war das denn? Sie werden bombardiert! Wir werden bombardiert! Raus aus den Gefechtsstation.
Immer diese Übungen.
Gefechtsstation. Was war das denn?
Senators and representatives, I have the distinguished honor of presenting the President of the United States.
Mr. Vice President, Mr. Speaker, members of the Senate, of the House of Representatives, yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The United States was at peace with that nation, and at the solicitation of Japan, was still in conversation with its government and its emperor, looking toward the maintenance of peace in the Pacific. The attack yesterday